And we're back. That was a little commercial break because we forgot to turn on badges. And badges are a new thing that Instagram has where people can get tips. But I also think it's how Instagram probably monitors who's doing what and for how long. And so they want us to make some money on this. The tips are like 99 cents or something like that. So, but if you do badges for Karen and I, we share everything. And sometimes I'll even buy us a bottle of wine. So people are coming back in, and we'll get Karen back in here in just a second. Sorry for the interruption. We'll just call that a commercial break. So we're talking about what we've been doing the last 2 weeks. Karen and I were introducing ourselves. So when she comes back, we will continue. So if you love our work, you want to support the work we're doing, we have Patreons, we have badges, we have all kinds of ways. And just really come to one of our events and buy Karen's books and support the work that we're doing. That's really what's most important. Karen is too hot and you want her in your life. Well, she is hot. That's for sure. I agree. She's wonderful. I love having her in my life. Okay. So tell you what I share. Well, thank you for the badge, Peter. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. We really appreciate those. It's just the simplest, absolutely. It just touches us that people want to support our work. Did you miss us while we were gone?
It's worth it.
Hi.
And guess fancy meeting you here.
Hi.
What do you know? So I just told them if they've got questions that they can ask us, because you are a doctor of sexology. I am a doctor of goofiness. And you can ask us whatever you want, and hopefully we'll answer as long as it's kind of respectful. So Bankroll, I would love to know how you got your name. And Gemini, New York, and music are his passions, or where he lives and his passions. So
while you were away, people were bragging on you to me, how much they love you, how much they want you in their life. You are definitely a lovable human being, my friend.
I am just one little puppy.
You are. You're just the sweetest thing ever.
Oh, well, thank you.
And you're funny as hell. And we already have 2 badges. We have badges.
And we have 2 badges. We need those fingered badges.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so cute.
If anybody could tell us where that movie was from. Oh, we got Igor in the house. Igor, one of the funniest character clowns ever from Young Frankenstein. Mel Brooks. That is one of my favorite. I want Karen in my life. She's so fucking hot. As I really want her to be mine only. Oh, you're gonna have to take a number. I got about 80,000 people in I think the country of Africa that want money from me right now. I opened a whole bag of worms. All right, my Canadian boyfriend is finally able to fly to New York so we can see each other for the first time since January of 2020.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that's what gives new meaning to long distance relationships.
Boy, is that going to be a hot, wild time.
Hey there. Thank you, DT Sunshine, for buying us badges. You. That's very sweet. Now, the badges are not a lot of money, but it makes our little hearts tingle.
It does. It really does. I said the simplest things, it's like, it's just so sweet.
It's just fun. It's just that we get all excited. Pick me up at the airport, Amanda. Oh, we're trying to do a little matchmaking here. Hey, Karen, from Jerry to Tennessee, how are you doing right now? Looking for love and love a lot. You're looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah, they're definitely all the wrong places here. How do I attract women more better? Well, Antoine.
Do you have a book?
I do have a book. What
book do you have?
A winky dink. Book Games Day Cougars. Right here. Written by Karenlee Poter. Go to Amazon. Check it out. It tells you everything you want to know about meeting and attracting women better, Antoine. But if you would like to know in a nutshell, the most important thing you should do is attract yourself more. Like, be the best you, Antoine, that you can be. Because then you will attract people of like caliber.
The best thing to do is to be yourself.
That's it. And be the best version of yourself.
Right. Yeah, be your best. Raise your own bar, but have it be authentic. I think probably the hardest thing in relationships is when people shapeshift themselves to be like they think somebody wants them to be.
Right.
And you can only hold that facade so long.
And then it's a big disappointment.
Well, then the real you comes out, and what does the other person say? Wow, you've changed. You're not like you used to be. You're like, no, I'm exactly
I'm the same person. I'm the same person. I'm just a little bit weirder.
Right.
Now, just out of curiosity, bankroll. You said, what's my number? Do you think I'm just going to like put it out there? It's a real good idea for my safety. I'll just put my number on YouTube for all the world to see. Not a good idea. Especially
not gonna happen.
But just because you call yourself bankroll does not mean I'm going to give you my phone number either.
Well,
but it was a good thought.
Yeah, that's a cute.
Antoine, did we help you? Try. Prince of Darkness, Karen, you're fired. What did I do now? Hello, good to see you. I'm fired.
Right, so I want to know. So I've invited some of my guests and my friends that were in Jamaica with me, if they want to come in for a moment and just kind of give us a little quickie summary of what they thought about ELR last week. So if you're watching and you were there with me last week, and these people understand and respect, and so they're not going to just show us their goodies like some other people have tried to do in the past.
All right. Well, in the meantime, before we get there, we got some answers. Antoine felt that was helpful of what we told him about being himself.
Awesome.
Robert, what kind of wine do I have? I have a white wine because it was in my refrigerator, but I prefer red at this point. Bankroll says, I like cougars. I'm trying to start a zoo. Good one. Prince of Darkness, not you. Your friend on the phone is fired. Karen, you're rehired. Why is my friend on the phone? Why did you fire Dr. Nancy? Did she say the wrong thing? I eat a lot because I'm depressed. I need help. Antoine, you can get individual counseling with Dr. Nan. Just go to Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce _ELR.
Or drnsp.com for my professional website.
Yeah, drnsp.com. And if you know that about yourself, Antoine, that's a good start. If you know that you're eating because you're depressed, because a lot of people do eat. Either they eat because they're depressed, or like me, when I'm depressed, I don't eat anything. I just become anorexic. Yeah. So luckily that doesn't happen too often.
So let's see, we've got, DT, you really do want to join us next year. It was incredible. Everybody had life-changing experiences. It was worth every penny, every moment, every effort on my part to just watch that happen for so many people. And it always shifts me too. Every single time I get something out of it as well. So
right. That might help someone like you, Antoine, and go to a retreat that like she went to called Hedonism. It might help you. So check out her website or email her and get some help. In the meantime, for all of those of you who have questions, we're ready to talk. Why does it say Karenlee Poter is going live right now? That's weird. I hope I'm live right now. I hope I have a pulse right now.
Are you going live? So Mr. King, he just came in. So Mr. King, if you have something to say about the week last week, we'd love to hear from you. And I think so DT Sanjay, my first experience helped me to get comfortable with my body again. Isn't that great? I love that.
That's incredible. Yeah.
I think everybody feels that way there because nobody gives a rip if you're fat, thin, tall, short, black, white, purple. I mean, it's like nobody cares. They're more interested in who you are.
Okay. Now, a couple things. First of all, I was thinking about what you just said. And when I was getting ready, I was thinking this string top that I have, I was tying it. I was thinking, what if it just fell down and my boobs went flying all over the place? And then I thought to myself, who gives a shit? It's normal to have boobs.
Their boobs are part of our body, right?
I'd be mortified because, we are in front of thousands of people that watch our show. But if you think about like the Janet Jackson thing was outrageous, made this huge thing because she had a nipples, showing there.
Oh dear God!
Who cares? It's like, but then those same people who have wives or girlfriends who have given birth and they're breastfeeding in front of them, they see boobs all the time and don't think twice. So I don't know. It's a strange phenomenon. And then we have other things.
It's very confusing.
Like Bankroll said, let me get your email. Oh, my email. I was just giving your email before. Is there any real free dating site? Of course there are. There are thousands of them out there. I don't recommend any in particular, but they're out there. And okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's up? What's cracking? Yo, fine ass, yo, bae. How you doing this evening?
You did a great job of that. That was good.
Is that good?
That was amazing, actually. Karen, emancipate yourself from male patriarchy and let those boobs fly.
If only Instagram would do the same thing.
Yeah,
Talk to Instagram, because we're all for it. I'd be sitting here topless, no problem. I would be naked
amazing.
on every show.
I don't know who is behind any of the social media, but it's amazing what you can't get away with. I put up one video on TikTok. It gets taken down because I mentioned the word pegging. You can't say the word pegging.
You can't say what?
Can't say the word pegging. You're
pegging.
Hammer a peg in a wall. Apparently can't say that. Where the question of the day is, where can they find nice, mature women? Everybody wants to find a nice, mature woman.
How about a nasty, mature woman?
Ooh. Now, Robert says he loves red wine. Try Fry's Organic Merlot from Redwood Valley, California. Do you know anything about Redwood Valley, California?
I know Redwood City. I don't really know Redwood Valley.
Well, he says there's some good wine out there.
Okay. Well, California has great wine.
I've heard, hey there, Ron, Karenlee Poter, I've heard that the wineries are suffering from climate change because it's too dry and hot up there. So we may have problems. We may have some serious problems with wine. Forget the rest of the shit that's going on in the world. We don't want to mess with the wineries.
So OnlyFans is going to eliminate porn content and make it more about fitness.
Good luck with that.
Well, there might be a little loophole there, because if you have athletic sex, does that count?
That is great, and that would count. Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Inquiring minds want to know.
And Ron, I'm glad that you're having fun with your new girlfriend. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing it. Okay, so you guys, we are ready, primed, we're lubed up with the wine. It's time for some questions. We'll do rapid fire questions. I don't have a dog barking and annoying me right now. I hope I didn't speak too soon.
I can't hear.
I said, I hope I didn't speak too soon. I don't have a dog barking and annoying.
Oh, you don't have one. That's why I can't hear. Okay.
We really enjoyed the games. All right. What games is he referring to?
Oh, we had some beach parties, and one of the days, I mean, it's really fun to see a bunch of grown-ups act like competitive kids. I mean, we did, they had water balloon fights. We had obstacle course stuff. We had these pool games that were just, I mean, you could just see the competitiveness come out in people. It was hilarious. There was just tons of energy. So much fun. People had so much fun.
I'm glad you guys had fun.
I
had fun too here in the 4th of July. Did everybody have a great 4th of July? I like to. No, you were on the plane at that point?
I mean, it sounds absurd, but I was stuck in Montego Bay, Jamaica, but I was tired and I wanted to come home.
How about everybody else that's on with us? Did you guys have fun on the 4th? Thank you for the badges, Ron. That was very sweet. Thank you.
So somebody just asked, every time I flirt with a mature woman at the grocery store, flirting with her at the grocery store may feel a little creepy. So just be kind, be respectful. And
hey, what does flirting mean? You go up and pick up a cucumber and go, I'm bigger than this? Because that could be taken, that can give a woman some pause.
Yeah.
How do you know when it's over? Okay. That is a good question. How do you know when a relationship is over?
So somebody just said that I'm the reigning Hito ping pong champ, if you know what I mean.
I'm drawing a blank.
I don't really know what you mean.
Ping pong.
But
Get it? I don't get it.
I actually did kick Cameo's ass in ping pong.
I have no doubt that you kicked a lot of asses.
I didn't have to hurt anybody this time.
We are awesome. Very different women, in case you guys didn't know. I am what's known as wussy wimp when it comes to anything physical. I don't even know if my right arm works anymore. She's like she's just, I don't know what you call her, a karate champ, and yoga queen. I don't know. Anyway,
I'm somewhat strong, but I'm more. I have when I'm threatened or somebody's threatened, I am fearless.
Fearless.
So, yeah.
And I am fearful. So we are different, and that's in one area we were very different in. I could say that she is definitely more of like I guess I'm more I can also be very good with my mouth. That sounds terrible. That sounds horrible. I just said that.
I've heard that.
I am good with that. I have to say, you like to travel. Is that a statement? Okay. I did want to answer a more serious question from DH 2006. How do you know when it's over?
What?
I'm assuming a relationship.
Oh. I mean, I think when you both really don't care anymore, when you're ready, when you neither one of you are putting in any effort.
Yeah, when you're not putting in an effort, and when you're thinking
when it's when
else.
The relationship is no longer both of your equal priority.
Yeah, both of you have to have equal priorities, being that.
Yeah.
The relationship.
If it's only the priority of one person, that's out of balance and it won't work.
Over.
Then that's a struggle.
Yeah. Right. Well, what kind of things were you dealing with? You know, that you were you grappling with, and we can maybe go from there. Robert said, I went to Rochester, New York, watched an amazing drone show. That's pretty cool. We did get a good look around the whole area of Los Angeles because on the top of my roof, you could see.
Oh, yeah, you have such a great view.
Yeah. So we did get to see a lot of fireworks. I fell in love with a 6-year-old girl.
Oh.
She was just so darling. Oh, my God. Anyway. Just
the Mr. King says everybody needs to go to Hito. So, Mr. King, could you expand on that? Why do you think everybody needs to go to Hito? I would love to know your view. So, Incognito says, never walk up to a woman at the grocery store and call her beautiful. Instead, remain at a distance while holding a cucumber at your crotch and wiggle it sensuously.
I figured that's all for you.
No! Good God. Security.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly do get a little creeped out if somebody walks up to me in a grocery store. I just don't like that. I think, or I don't know. I always recommend, if you think that there's some sort of connection, to act on it. But I don't know if I give off vibes that I'm interested. So I don't know. I don't particularly care for people walking up and hitting on.
I mean, I think when you're at the grocery store, it's like you're doing business. You got a job.
I'm squeezing things. I'm squeezing the avocados. I'm busy. I don't have time to.
Do you feel your way through a store?
I feel like touching all the fruit. I'm touching all the veggies. I'm touching everything.
I feel my way through any store. I want to.
How about this?
You're
not a toucher, right?
I'm a toucher.
Do you ever take the first item on a shelf, or do you take the one second or third row back?
Oh, I like the one back because I don't want the one everybody else has been mulling.
Everybody else is touching this, spitting on it, sneezing on it, putting it back. I'm like, I'm not touching that shit.
Yeah. If I want it, I'll reach back and grab the one in the back.
Yeah.
Or in the middle.
Anyway, we're getting off topic here. We were on the topic of what is your name, your zodiac sign, your passion, and yes, I like to travel. That's the thing. I love the people on dating sites that say, I love to travel. Or some of my friends that are my age, they meet this guy on Match.com or one of the dating sites, and they're like, oh, he's successful and he loves to travel. Who the fuck doesn't like to travel? I mean, I guess there are people out there that don't, but love to.
One of my daughters dated a guy that didn't like to travel, and she was like, I can't do this.
Right. but that's an anomaly. Most people like to do some traveling, even if it means going from Illinois to Wisconsin. They like some type of travel. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, going off to the far reaches of Asia or something.
So he says, the week we just spent in Hito changed our lives. It was nice to be around such great people with the worries of the world. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Anyway.
The testimonials are amazing coming out.
I bet they are, you know, and I'm glad that you had that experience. One of these days I'll get there. Robert's saying
you'll kick yourself in the ass for waiting so long. I know that.
Yeah, I know. There's so many things that I want to do though that I've kicked myself in the ass. I don't know. The last year and a half has put me in some sort of like a holding pattern. I feel like I'm on the runway, you know, and
everybody, yeah.
Well, let's see. Would you please stand up? No, Robert. What the hell? We can have some fireworks. This is not the OnlyFans live for free. Do they have a live for free OnlyFans, by the way?
Probably not. It's like tip me, you know, $20, $30, $40, $70, $100, and I'll maybe stand.
Yeah, my porn star friends are not standing up for free. They're making some money. They're making bank at their OnlyFans or camming or whatever. They're not giving anything away for free. Some people have never traveled. You're right. Hello, Mom. Nitish, I know that in some cultures that's good, but don't call me Mom. I hate that. I don't even like calling, and I really hate. Right. Everybody's been calling me lately, Granny. What the fuck?
Okay, I have to talk about that Granny comment. Oh, and Mr. King says my classes gave them another way to connect with each other. So
and that's the jacuzzi and the nude side.
No, that's a different one. Oh. So one of my there were a few young women at the resort that were apparently a little threatened by me, and told somebody that's near and dear to me, referred to me as the Granny, and why would that person want to spend time with me? I'm the Granny, you know.
And stick it up their ass. That's an insecure, jealous girl, and she needs to grow up. And now that's why fucking Jay Cougars is alive.
Well, but I've been thinking about that, and I'm thinking, you know, I want to reach out to those young women and hug them and say, listen, I know where you're coming from because you can't see you think you're as good as you're gonna get. And that's scary when you think that what you have right now is the best you'll ever be. Yeah. But I'm here to tell you that you're just getting started. So criticizing me,
you're sending her love.
Yeah, criticizing me at where I am in life, honey, you can only hope that you have as much fucking fun as I'm having at any age, let alone this one.
I just think when people have to put other people down, it's usually because they don't feel good about their insides. Now, a question here, Nitish, are you a twin sister of Sarah J? Sarah J is another porn star, who I'm friends with, by the way. We look nothing alike, but people say that all the time. Like, are you a twin sister of her and a couple other ones? Nina, for sure, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nina, someone had something to say about her in Boogie Nights. Actually, I just went out with her and her partner, and we had a gas. Nothing like getting her drunk.
I bet that's fun.
She's a fun drunk. Both of us were like smashed on one martini. It was a strong one.
Yeah, you're a cheap date.
I am cheap.
You're a cheap date.
I'm not cheap. I'm a cheap booze date. Erica Lauren is the other one. Thank you. I don't understand it. You look better than Sarah J. I mean, I love Sarah. She's a doll, but we don't look alike. But you know, I love what she said years ago, before any of the Black Lives Matter or anything was going on, as far as, you know, people caring about Black people and making sure that they have equality. She was always one who said there's just no equality for Black people in porn, and that's what she wanted to change about it. Way before anybody, you know, knew anything about trying to, you know, change and be better.
Yeah. We have some sweet thoughts from Tahiti.
Your friends with Sarah J. Awesome. I'm not setting anybody up with my friends. No, bad idea. You don't look like
No.
Sarah J. I met her before. She's nice. Well, we're both nice, but she is super nice. I've never met this Erica Lauren, but I get that a lot too. I never get that I look like Dr. Nancy though. We don't look alike, I guess.
No, but people have thought we were related in some way.
When people say that, it's because you are friends with someone and you're so connected that it feels like there's a relate. I get that with some other very best friends, so that's a huge compliment to me.
We could definitely be sisters.
From different parents.
Well, I mean, I had a brother from different parents. So that's nothing new to me.
We all could find out real crazy stuff someday. So, anyway, what else is going on over here, guys? I know I skipped over like a lot of things. Hey, Rick, what's up? Special K. That was my nephew used to call me Special K. Fuck games, date grannies. Thank you, Al.
I'm not really that grainy word. I think people think that that's an insult, and
I think it's a little granny knitting sweaters and a real walking and a
well,
yeah,
just look at us. Do we look like that kind of grainy? I mean, I was a grandmother at 44.
I don't even understand that. Some people aren't even mothers at 44. Right.
These women that are criticizing me, calling me a granny, are the age I was when I became a granny.
So well, I guess they ain't wrong, are they? They probably did a background check on you.
Right. So it's like, okay, so I'm a grandmother. What does that just means that my daughter was loose like me?
Yeah. Uh-oh. The wine has gotten to her already. Cut her off. Cut her off. Please do interview of any porn star like you've done before. I'm kind of over it. I mean, I think I have such a beautiful library from 2012 on of my interviews with every cool porn star out there. I mean, from Kendra Lust to Sarah J to Alexis Golden to Nina to Derek Pierce. I can keep going and going. I don't need to interview any more porn stars because I already met them all and know most of them, and there's nothing all that new that they're going to add to this. Especially now, porn has changed so much with, like we said, OnlyFans and just camming in general has taken over. So anyway, I'm on to different stuff. I'm on to more like working on my podcast, comedy-wise, that kind of thing. But I hope you guys listen to the podcast, which is called Sex Talk with My Mom.
Yes, please listen to that. It's amazing.
And Nancy's been on. Oh, thank you, David. Happy Thursday to you. Kendra Lust is adorable. She really is. She's a cute girl. As a matter of fact, I remember when my youngest son walked in when I was doing an interview with her by Skype, and he looked at her like, I go, is there anything you want to say to her? And he was like 13, probably like, who knows, whacking off to her or something. He was like, I just wasn't ready for this. Can you imagine if you're a 12-year-old, 14-year-old little boy, walking in, seeing your mother talking to a porn star?
That would be pretty. So I want to do a couple of shameless plugs here.
Go for it.
So August 4th through 8th, I will be teaching in New Orleans at Naughty in New Orleans.
Come to
New Orleans. You can find that on my website, drnsp.com, under events and under the exotic lifestyle events. And then in September, I have a couples intimacy boot camp. It's a 2-day intensive in Malibu, California, with my dear friend, Dr. Ava Cadell, Dr. Hernando Chavez, and Dr. Mark Pierce. So the four of us are teaming up to do a 2-day intensive. It'll be from like 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. We're going to feed you all your meals, snacks, drinks, and take you to new depths in your relationship. So,
nice.
And then in February, I have Valentine's Week in Jamaica at Hedonism, which is another intense but playful, that we're going to include parties and different fun things for couples that want more intimacy. It's called Kama Sutra Intimacy Oasis.
I don't know how she can do all this, but she does it.
And then in June 2022, we got ELR lucky number 7. So wow. We want this is going to be the big one. I know it's going to double because we have so much momentum going from this past one. we're getting pinged every day from all over the place. So I want people to get their rooms because there's only so many rooms that we can sell. So get your rooms and go through me. You have to go through me to be a part of the event. So message me, email me, drnanelr@gmail.com, or go to my website, drnsp.com, and contact me and tell me what you want to do. Because we've got some really cool things planned, and I've got even more things up my sleeve. And am I divorced? No. I've been married to the love of my life for coming up on 28 years, and we've been together 35 years. So
and she's only 35. You go figure.
And I'm only 35.
Hey, listen, should we switch over to my Instagram?
2 more minutes or 4 more minutes. We have to go.
Oh, you're keeping track. Okay.
I am.
We're trying to do a little switcheroo. So you guys stay with us and
That's
follow
why,
us over to the next one.
That's why I got in the shameless plugs.
I was wondering why all of
the
a sudden the shameless plugs are going like full throttle. I'm like, is she getting off right now?
Am I getting off?
Are you getting off right now? Because I ain't. No, I'm just kidding. Mark, Mr. King is going to be there.
Yes.
Oh my God! Yeah, because that was the Gettysburg Address of plugs.
So
you have to. You know what? If you don't plug yourself, nobody's going to plug. You know, you got. So that's cool what I say.
All these amazing people that I got to spend a week with in Jamaica. You know, I don't plug my stuff there usually. It's like, because I'm so focused on what I'm doing there, it's like I can't think about the next thing. They're all like, well, where are you going to be? What you got coming up?
Tell them to look at your website.
So all these people are coming to New Orleans from my retreat that we just had. So a bunch of people are coming to meet me in New Orleans. So
that's awesome. You'll have fun.
We are going to have a blast.
Robert,
oh my God. Yeah.
Robert is switching to the red wine now, so I feel like I should too, but I'm not going to. This is a big glass. I don't know how you want me to finish this sucker. I can't really understand, but you really are beautiful. Okay. Well, there was a lot. That was me. My husband one time said to me, if you had a certain amount of words to use in your lifetime, you would have used up yours 10 years ago.
I love words. I'm a word whore. I admit
You're a word whore. I like a guy. Oh man, this is a funny story. The guy's name was Lester. I meet him, and I was a little drunk. And my late husband at the time, had named his penis Lester. And when I meet this guy Lester, and I meet this guy Lester, and I say, "Oh my God, I can't believe your name is Lester. That's the name of my husband's penis." And he goes, "Well, I've been called worse before." Because I've never been called a dick.
My husband's dick.
Lester.
Anyway. Good old Lester.
He wants you to speak French. Parlez-vous français? Little Lester.
I wish I did.
No, he was not little. I just want to mention it.
I wish I did speak French because it's such a sexy, beautiful language.
No, I took French in high school. Big mistake because I married an Argentinian.
Oh.
Who spoke Spanish, obviously. Anyway. All right. So what's this? Oh my goodness. Hi. Been watching you for 5 years, and oh, sweetheart, you motivated me to stay in tune with my romantic cub spirit. I have a new cougar girlfriend whom I've been with for 6+ months. LOL. Yay, Raphael.
Awesome.
I'm glad to hear that.
Lester sounds like an orthodontist. What's it?
Why? He does sound like an No, this guy's, the reason I thought of him is because he's a quote-unquote wordsmith. Wordsmith.
A wordsmith.
I like wordsmith. Yes.
Yeah.
Brady
names his Antonio Banderas.
Yeah. Do you guys have any names for your dicks?
We had this conversation. We had this conversation in a class the other day because I taught in Jamaica. I taught a yoni class on female pleasure, and we were talking about the fact that men have been taught, to be proud of their genitals and to name them and give them a voice and all that. How many women do you know that have named their pussies? Well, you're weird. So,
Princess Pussy.
Huh?
Princess
Pussy.
It rhymes. Princess Pussy Poter. 3 P's. What do you think?
I was going to get a tattoo on my mons that just says "Welcome home."
Welcome home. It sounds like that joke. Welcome to Jamaica. Have a nice day.
Right.
Good night to you, David and Robert. I don't know what the yum means, but whatever. Okay.
All right.
Are we ready to switch?
So we're ready to switch it up here. So
we're switching it up. You guys on YouTube stay here.
So we're not going away, but we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch because I'm tired of being on top. It's a lot of work. Karen's gonna be on the top.
I'm gonna take control on top.
So we're gonna switch it up. So we're gonna say goodnight right now, and then Karen's gonna come on, and I'm gonna join her. So go to Karenlee Poter on Instagram, and I think will it show up that I'm live too? No.
Yeah, it should.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't understand this.
I hope I can remember to put the badges on though.
Well, we'll just have to do a little commercial break and start over.
YouTube, stay there. Instagram, we're leaving right now.
All right. So we're going on. All right. So we're going on. We'll be over there, and I'll see you in just a minute on Karenlee Poter. Bye.